Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Tuck. I am your host, Wellington Gomez, and I'm here with...
It's Edward _ENT, baby, and we're back. So make sure to like, subscribe, and leave us the comments below, baby. We want to hear what you got to say now that we are back giving you the tea.
Gagatandra.
She glitched. But we move on.
Hi, girly.
What's up, boo?
How are you?
Bueno. Honestly, I'm good.
Okay.
From the last time that we've been like, I feel like
last time we tried to record and that episode never aired. I'm sorry.
An exclusive, so that'll be it'll come out on the trailer eventually in life. One of the behind the scenes.
A documentary.
Yeah, but honestly, I'm doing good right now. So pretty much, I've been grinding. As I told you guys, the last time we touched base, I had left my little office gig, my little 9 to 5. It was cute. You believe that sometimes you have. Oh,
no, like,
I thought she wanted.
No, like come in more.
I know, I got you. So pretty much ended up leaving the office job because I'm like, this is not feeding my soul. And from there on, I got this serving job. So if you guys really want to know and come and visit and spend some time with me, come to my job, DM me for the Addy. And I've been grinding because I'm looking for a new apartment. So as you know, me and Max are going to move in together.
Right.
And
Max, your boyfriend, he's taking everybody.
Soon to be.
Period.
But, with time. But right now, looking for the new apartment, girl. And in New York, that is, it's madness, low-key. Because there is options. There's availability. You got endless opportunity. But it's also like you want bang for your buck.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you mean there's one closet, one bathroom, and it's like no amenities.
Right.
No amenities. So, yeah, right now still on the hunt. So, wish us luck. You too.
I've been just focusing on work, trying to get back into the gym.
Mm-hmm.
I was going through some medical situation, aka hemorrhoids, and I'm finally on the mend. I'm not 100% on the clear,
but she's back.
But she's definitely resting. She's she's definitely in a better space than she was before. But yeah, so I'm thankful for that. I honestly did not think that I was gonna get through that. Like, oh my God, I don't even know. I honestly don't even know how I will ever use my hole for pleasure. You're
just top. Strictly a top now.
I don't even know if I want to have sex type shit. Like
dun, dun,
that.
Dun.
I'm totally being dramatic. But no, like it was just a lot. It was just really a lot.
Do you feel like you grew from that?
I not that I grew, but I learned that I would never, ever, ever again do anything without lube or poppers.
Oh, you was just chancing it.
Girl, I was.
It was a night.
It was a night. It was a night. But was it worth it? I don't think so.
No?
I mean, not this pain.
Okay, because it carried on longer than you were like, hold on.
Yeah, like I was just like, what is going on here? Like, what is supposed like there were some friends that were telling me like, oh my God, you don't want this to become like a thing where like you have to go get it surgically removed. And then I was just thinking like
laser?
Getting hemorrhoids surgically removed must be like torture. And then Raymond was telling me
bucket list. Like, check.
And then Raymond was telling me that there's this like treatment for it when you go to the doctor that they put like rubber bands over your hemorrhoids.
Was that like
rubber bands?
Knowledge from experience, Raymond?
I mean, rubber bands though? Rubber bands.
It's like what, the little rubber bands that go at the end of the braids?
Like, honey, it could be these type of rubber bands. It could be any type of rubber bands. You putting me thinking about you putting a rubber band on my hemorrhoid.
The doctors are Sally's buying like, you have the little black rubber bands. He's like,
ooh, it's oh my God! I literally cringe. Anyways,
I'll pass.
I'm on demand. That's what matters.
Okay.
I'm doing better. That's what matters.
We're here.
How's your post-election in America? We had an election. How is your post-election mood? Like,
There's a
Kamala Harris did not win the presidency.
which
It saddens me to say.
I don't understand.
Gagged.
I don't understand.
I cannot believe
I
it.
think that we are so desensitized to like the bullshit that we like skipped over that. And I was like, oh shit, like what the fuck is going on right now? Um, so yeah, pretty much I saw this one TikTok because I was really in my bag the day after. I'm like,
Mhm.
I woke up that morning and I was literally sweating. I was like, okay, go, la 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 la. Who won the election? And I was like, no way. And then there was that like 1 hour or two where people were like, there's a recount and there were still missing votes. So I'm like, bro, like I know this motherfucker's gonna get caught. Like he did some bullshit. He did some bullshit. And no, she really stepped out like such a fucking queen talking about,
Mhm.
oh, like we sometimes could lose and we gotta like face it. And I'm like, oh, bitch, go low, go low, go
Mhm.
low. But it's also like she's making sure they're not gonna paint this narrative of like angry black woman. So she, you know, she kept her head high and she did what she had to do. Now, how I feel about it is that like time is ticking, so like do what I need to do now. So like if you got your Medicaid, use that shit. If you need to get any pills, do what you need to do, stock up. Like it's kind of like the mentality of preparing for the worst case scenario. You always
Mhm.
gotta be ready, stay ready so you don't gotta get ready.
Yeah. For me, I am in disbelief. I cannot believe that America voted the way that it did. I am unsure of the election results. I don't want to be one of those people that it's like I am demanding a recount or like I don't believe the results of the elections. But I do find it interesting that Trump won all the battleground states that were previously blue in the last election. Like I find that interesting that out of nowhere there was this surplus of votes towards Donald Trump. He didn't win the popular vote 2 elections in a row, and then this one he magically wins the
By a
popular vote
landslide of
by
5
a
million.
landslide.
5 million.
I've been on TikTok, I've been seeing videos where like well, let me not even bring down the validity of what I'm about to say, because by saying that I saw it on TikTok, because I saw it on TikTok, but it was a clip from MSNBC. Um, and basically the host was saying how like she is not certain that she believes the results of the elections because of certain things that Donald Trump has said prior to the election. How he said like, oh, like to my like he was at one of the rallies and he was talking to his supporters and he was saying how like this election I don't really need you to go out and vote. Like we got the votes. Don't worry about that. Like he said that. Like he quoted that and said that. So like to me, I'm just like it's we're in that part of the episode of Scandal where like Olivia Pope has to figure out like what is going on, how did they steal the election, and like we need to somehow uncover this. And I feel like is anybody doing this right now? Like I know that like
There
there's
has to be.
like
There has to be.
please.
I think also what happened was a lot of people got comfortable. I know a lot of people who voted for Trump secretly and proudly. I know, for Kamala, people voted for her proudly. Some people forgot. Oh, the community,
They
oh,
didn't
the
care.
culture, we're gonna get it. Don't worry. Like it was kind of like they thought it was just gonna be solidified. Damn, they thought it was gonna be just solidified, and they just
I want you to hear
well,
this.
yeah, maybe I need. Okay, there we go. So they thought it was going to be solidified, and they let the opportunity just pass and not use their vote. And that's
Mhm.
the thing that happens. It's like everyone it just thinks it's just going to go by. Oh, okay, if I'm not going to vote, but my aunt's going to vote.
Right.
But that's the case. Bitches don't vote,
No,
unfortunately.
mad people didn't vote. Mad people didn't want to even show up to the booth, which I think it's kind of crazy. Um, the Latino vote was such a disappointment.
I need to see in what like what are the numbers
Well,
that
the
this
people that
came into, like from the last election to this election? Because where did this increase come from? And we
so
also have to remember, wait, oh my gosh, we can't. Like it's like we're all Latinos, but then there's like,
say what you gotta say.
bitch. Let's be for real. Cubans in Florida, completely different mindset.
Right.
That are gonna, some of them, not all of them, are gonna have a different mindset than what we're having right now
Right.
about the results.
Right.
It is what it is.
No, you didn't see that video of all those Cubans and Puerto Ricans on a float talking about "Yo voté por Donald Trump." Ding, 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 ding,
No
ding, ding.
way.
Yo voté por Donald Trump.
We come down
Mockery.
to
This is what I have to say. Everybody that voted for Donald
tomfoolery.
Trump, that's a Latino or is black, you are a fool. A fool. For you to think that someone who makes it a point to spread the racist rhetoric all throughout his campaign, for you to think that someone who first thing that he wants to do when he goes into office is create a mass deportation, somehow cares about you, just because you are an American and just because you have citizenship or you are third generation does not make you different. He still looks at you from where you're from. And a lot of white Latinos love to assimilate themselves as close as possible to whiteness, but then they don't want to claim whiteness. They want to still be like, but I'm Colombian, I'm this, I'm Mexican, I'm that, I'm Cuban, I'm still not white. But then everything else you vote like a white person, you're a hypocrite and you're a sellout. You are white. When you vote white, you are white. Especially when you look it. So I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of Latinos. Like, this is why the African American community feels the way they do when it comes to Latinos, because countless and countless times again, it's African American people that are fighting a change that makes it easier for all of us. When Me Too happened, a change led by black women, that made it easier for everybody else, no matter what type of race, to come out and say the things that happened to them.
Mm-hmm.
The Black Lives Matter movement, Affordable Care Act, all of these different situations where black people were fighting for their rights. And by fighting for their rights, they also made it easy for other people
to benefit from
that,
from the result of the change.
Mm-hmm. And this is how we repay. Like, there's this level of, I don't even know what to call it, like arrogance in the Latino community, and like you don't understand where you're standing. It just pisses me off, and I feel disappointed that that's where it went. The numbers are out. Cubans were the ones that voted the most for Donald Trump, specifically Cubans in Florida. And that's really what swayed and gave Trump that increase in Latino numbers. But yeah, I'm still disappointed. For the first time ever, something that I don't know if you remember this, but when George Floyd died during 2020 and the Black Lives Matter movement started and there was protests going on everywhere in the country, I felt helpless, and I was like, there's something that I need to do, like, in order to do something for my community. Mm-hmm. Because like there's no way that this all of this is going on in my country and I'm not doing anything about it. And at the end of the day, like, yeah, I can be very like desensitized or like disconnected to the world, but I'm not that type of bitch. Yeah, I'm the type of bitch that like, bitch, if there's something going on in the world that's like for real, and it affects my community specifically, I want to get involved to somehow do something that is going to help my community.
That's how you know you're in tune, too. Right. When you feel that energy. There's people who can just like bypass it, but you still feel it.
It bothers me. Mm-hmm. So I decided that I wanted to bring a group of people together, and we ended up putting the largest Black Lives Matter protest here in North Jersey, in Hoboken. right? And we created this group under the name of Allies for Justice. It was a bunch of black and brown individuals that came together for this one cause, and we were successful and we did what we needed to do, right? And the other day I'm just thinking, like, after Donald Trump won the election, I was just thinking, like, damn, like, it's time for Allies for Justice to come back. Hello. Like, I want to get involved now that we're gonna go back into a Trump presidency. I feel like I need to get involved in my community to make sure that people understand what's out there for them, even in this new transition that we're about to get into, you know?
So you're going to be following, like, after Jason Lee's footsteps, get into Congress?
Excuse me. I don't know if I want to be a councilman like Jason Lee. But I want to be involved in my community. I don't want to sit back and just complain on social media and on Instagram stories all the time. I want to create actual change. I don't know how, and I don't know how I'm gonna go about that.
Well, little steps is like not only when the election year is like doing the work before, because I've seen recently too on TikTok, which is, you know, it's a reliable source sometimes, but pretty much it was that after the election, many people were searching like, what are tariffs? What are the different, you know, pretty much what is Trump's angle and what they voted for, and if they can take their vote back. So
isn't it annoying that people were searching for that after the election?
Well, after the fact, but that means it's like we have to do the work in between, and it's like it's right now it's in our face. It's very fresh in our face, so it's making sure that we're keeping it up right before the next election, which is the first 4 years. So
I want to do like a lot of community-based work. Like I feel like more than ever now, black and brown communities are gonna need a bunch of help and are gonna need resources and are gonna need leaders that like are telling them what they need to know. And I don't know, like if you're listening to this and you feel like you also want to get involved, let us know. Or if you have an idea on how we can get involved, let us know. I'm so open to so many things. But yeah, like we really need to, like, we cannot stand back, especially now that we're about to go into a Trump presidency with all of the people that he's appointed to his cabinet that are literally morons. Like we need to make sure that we stay on top of shit and that we are spreading the things that need to be spread specifically to that are going to benefit our community, because more than ever, like, misinformation is back. Misinformation and lies is back.
And people are going to see
and people
the big mistake.
Oh my God. Like
he did.
You know, so
watch.
With that said, Grammy nominations.
they threw them Grammy nominations to us right after they said, all right, next topic. And that's how I was like, okay, bet. I'm like, I don't really care about this. It's because the Queen wasn't on there.
So Grammy nominations, one of the gagging moments was that Beyonce is now the highest nominated Grammy artist in history with 99 nominations. If they would have given her one more nomination, she would have been historic at 100 nominations. So I found it funny that they didn't give her that one. Like, she's gonna have to put out a whole nother album for her to get those other nominations. That's gonna
get her over that.
Get her over that 100. But
wait, hold on. I did not see this.
Yeah, she has 99. Well, you barely have space to even open your phone.
Girl, my phone been on her last leg.
Exactly.
My birthday's coming, so I'm getting a new one.
She currently has 99 nominations. She has the most nominations outside of all artists. And Cowboy Carter was the most nominated album. So what do you think? Were you surprised by that?
Well, I'm just finding out right now with you guys. So
live reaction.
Okay. Well, congratulations on the 99. That's iconic. Congratulations, Beyonce. I think that also in a year where we have Sabrina Carpenter's album, and like I feel like the pop girlies were popping, bitch. Like there was a lot of albums that should have gotten nominations.
Mm-hmm.
How many did she get this one?
Who?
Cowboy Carter?
It was the most nominated.
But like, what does that mean? Like 18?
Okay, now you want me
no, because if it's like the most nominated and it was 9, I'm like, okay, that's Beyonce's average. Like she drops an album, like she's on average getting like 12 nominations.
Record of the year, we have Now and Then, The Beatles, Texas Hold'em, Beyonce, Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter, 360, Charlie XCX, Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish, Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar, Good Luck Babe, Chaperone, and Fortnite by Taylor Swift
All
featuring
right.
Post Malone.
Expresso's taking that.
Album of the year, New Blue Sun, Andre 3000, Cowboy
That's a song.
Carter, Beyonce, Short and Sweet, Sabrina Carpenter, Brat, Charlie XCX, the I don't know, Jacob Collier, Volume 4, Hit Me Hard and Soft, Billie Eilish,
Ooh,
The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess, Chaperone,
taking
The
it.
Torture Poets Department, Taylor Swift.
Oh, this is good.
Song of the Year, A Bar Song by Shabuzi, Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish, Die with a Smile, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars, Fortnite, Taylor Swift, and Post Malone, Good Luck Babe, Chaperone, Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar, Please, 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 Sabrina Carpenter, and Texas Hold'em. I hate that Texas Hold'em is the one that's being nominated because no shade, there's way better songs. Best New Artist, Benson Boone, Sabrina Carpenter,
Okay.
Doshi, coming in with her first Grammy nomination.
Yeah.
Ray, Chaperone, Shabuzi, Teddy Swims, and Crumbin.
I think Shabuzi might just be like munching. Like he might gag.
I think people are gonna gag a lot about Shabuzi, and but I'm not gonna gag because Shabuzi has been on the charts number one for weeks
on end,
months.
Yes,
I think A Bar Song is
he broke a record.
He broke a record already, like the longest lasting number one so far. So
woo-wee. Good luck. Good luck, babe.
Best pop duo, we saw Levi Jeans got nominated, Beyonce and Miley. No, Beyonce and Post Malone. Best pop duo.
Oh yeah.
Levi Jeans.
Oh yeah.
And then
that one's a cute one.
Best pop vocal album. The fact that Cowboy Car, I guess it's not a pop album, so you can't nominate it under here. Ariana Grande is nominated with Eternal Sunshine. Beck's remix song Alter Ego got a nomination.
Okay, with
making JT's first Grammy nomination.
She hasn't got one with City Girls?
No. This is JT's first Grammy nomination.
Really? They didn't get a Grammy for I'll Take Your Man?
No, they did not get a Grammy for that one. So for best rap performance, we have Enough,
Ciao.
Cardi B, When the Sun Shines Again, Common and Pete Rock, Nissan Altima, Doshi, great song. Houdini, Eminem,
Live.
Like That, Future and Metro Boomin, featuring Kendrick Lamar.
How'd that one go? Like that. Like that.
No, it does not go like that, but I know. Yeah, Glow.
Oh, yeah, Glow.
Glorilla. Yeah, Glow.
Okay.
Yeah, Glow. I love that song. Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar. I'm excited for Glorilla to be nominated. Like, I think this is awesome. Glorious by Glorilla is really one of my favorite albums out right now.
I have a question for you as a hybrid. And I'm like, I'm gonna leave my queen out of this, but how do you feel about Miss Ice-T
not making it?
Yeah,
I don't feel no type of way because I think her debut album was trash.
That was her debut album.
Yeah.
So but I thought you liked that one.
What?
Her album.
I did not like her album.
No.
Ice Spice's latest album, Y2K.
No, we're not talking about her.
Who you said Ice-T.
No, I would have said Miss Poopy. Ice-T is Miss Atlanta.
Who's that?
Piggy.
Oh. Lotto.
Song.
You get on my nerves. Yeah, I'm surprised that Lotto wasn't nominated. Yeah. I think that her album was great. I loved it too, and she has some good bops in there. So I'm actually surprised that she wasn't there. Best melodic rap performance, Kehlani, Jordan. I cannot believe
Like
that
in
that
the Menominee,
that that got that got nominated for a Grammy.
Girl, I could say the same shit about some of this list.
Spaghetti by Beyonce. She was
Okay.
rapping down. She
Okay.
was rapping down.
Melodic rap. Oh.
Melodic rap. We Still Don't Trust You, Future and Metro Boomin, Big Mama Lotto,
Yeah.
Big Mama, Big Mama, and 3 a.m. Rhapsody featuring Erica Badu.
Okay.
Best rap album. Ready? Might Delete Later, J. Cole. The Auditorium by Common and P Rock. Alligator Bites Never Heal, Doshi. The Death of Slim Shady, Eminem. We Don't Trust You, Future and Metro Boomin. Doshi is the first woman to be nominated in the Best Rap Album category.
Next topic.
I believe. Right?
Pink Friday
Am I
2,
wrong?
The Hiatus.
I don't remember.
Coming December 13th.
Anyways.
I just think that was staged.
So let's talk about
so
let's talk about the elephant in the room. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Pink Friday 2 came out. It to date has been the only album by a female rapper to go number 1 in the Billboard Top 200.
Charted 36 days at number 1 on Apple Music.
Why wasn't Pink Friday 2 nominated?
I mean, let's be real. The Queen probably like overlooks it. Like she probably like
No, she submitted.
No, she submitted, but are we surprised? She's like, okay, this is how this goes.
I think I mean I am surprised. I think that if out of any album, Pink Friday 2 should have received nominations. I think that there are songs on Pink Friday 2 that if you're no shade because I love this song, but if you are nominating Big Mama and Yeah Glow, there is no reason why you're not nominating Let Me Calm Down, why you're not nominating
from that entire album,
why you're not nominating
Beep Beep,
Beep Beep,
Fuck the Club Up,
Falling for You.
Like the list can go on.
You know,
My Life.
Blessings could have been nominated in the gospel category.
Like they know they're playing.
So I find it interesting that Nicki did not like her or hate her. I find it interesting that Nicki did not get nominated again. Like just when you think that.
Well, my thing is what's going to be really telling too this year is the fact that I feel like we have a lot of rising stars that deserve their flowers, right? And sometimes you got to work for it, right? But wait, also is Tyla nominated for anything? Tyla?
Yeah, I think she is.
Okay, she's definitely gonna chew. That bitch gonna EGOT by next week. Watch. But like Sabrina, Chapel, Charlie, they Shabuzi, like Taylor Swift too, Beyonce, like this is gonna be a messy ass, because I feel like there's a lot of people who can take it.
Right.
It can go either way. Now, what the fuck they decide to do, who buys what, how much they pay for it, that'll tell. That'll tell.
Well, moving on to other things. Sky Jackson is pregnant. And her baby daddy has everybody talking.
I saw this mess.
His name, Jerky. After months of speculation, Disney star Sky Jackson has confirmed that she is expecting her first child. The news has sent fans into a frenzy, for many scrambling to learn more about her baby daddy. After some digging, fans discovered that Sky's boyfriend goes by various names on social media, including Jerky on Facebook.
What that mean?
Girl. Though Sky's boyfriend / baby daddy goes by a number of aliases on social media, his real name is DeAndre Burgeon.
Oh. Virgin? Or
After some digging, we found an old social media account of DeAndre's, and it appears he is 25 years old, and he's recently celebrated his birthday on May 7th. I don't know if you guys know how he looks, but I'm gonna put a picture here. Yeah. A little bit about Sky and DeAndre's relationship timeline. Sky first hinted at her relationship with DeAndre in December of last year, sharing subtle glimpses of him in a now deleted video. While the original clip remains untraceable, Sky has shared glimpses of her boo on platforms like Snapchat, hinting at their bond.
Okay.
The relationship has not been without public drama. In August of 2014, Sky found herself making headlines after an altercation at Universal City Walk, where security footage showed her in a heated moment with DeAndre. According to reports from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, no charges were filed, but an incident raised eyebrows, especially when Sky allegedly mentioned she was not only engaged but pregnant by him.
Oh.
On November 1st, Sky stepped out in a loose jacket, reigniting speculation about her pregnancy. We could clearly see a belly.
Okay. So she's showing out.
And then she finally said,
congratulations, Sky.
She finally said, I'm done with the speculation. She got herself a new wig. She got herself an outfit from Fashion Nova. She called a paparazzi. And then that's when we got that People exclusive article of her finally confirming her pregnancy. Now, her baby daddy is a mess. He's been in and out of jail.
Well, maybe she was trying to get
he's from the streets, and nobody thinks that this is a good thing for her. A lot of people are expressing their disappointment with Sky Jackson because it's like, damn, bitch, like, how did you end up here?
Yeah, like, this is a pivot.
With a hoodlum. Like, with a hoodlum. How did you, Sky Jackson, end up here? You've been in Disney your entire life making money since you were a little girl. How did you ever come across this criminal?
Child star. I mean, like, who knows what them Disney kids live?
I think it's crazy, and he looks crazy.
You could tell he tweaks behind the doors. Like,
I can't.
Double cup love, you don't want to lean on type shit.
Listen, I think it's crazy. I want the best for Sky. I hope that she gets it together. She's pregnant. She's about to have this baby. So wishing her the best. I think she needs to get back to acting. I think she needs to get back into her bag. Like, I know that those Disney checks are good money, but there's no way that, like, you're gonna depend on those little shows that you did when you were younger. Like, it's time to get back to the game. I think work will do her good. Get back to yourself. And, like, Sky Jackson, like, you deserve better.
I think right now with the baby coming through, get back to yourself. It's like you and the baby, like, maybe in like 2 years.
But my whole thing is, like, I don't understand how these girls in Hollywood end up with these, like, morons. Like, the same thing with Halle. Like, how you end up with DDG? Like there was no one else. Like, you're in Hollywood and you got money. Like, there's no one else. Like, I just feel like there's way better people to date. Sky Jackson, how you end up with this hoodlum? Like, I just don't get it. I don't get how y'all, like, just date celebrities. If these are the population, the demographic of men that are not celebrities that y'all are willing to date, no, just date celebrities at this point. Because it's not making sense. I don't know why y'all would date any of these men. I don't get it.
Well,
talking about dating,
there gotta be something.
Good dick. Talking about dating.
Talk to us.
Cuffing season.
Well, talk to me. Because I've been cuffed all season.
You've been cuffed through the seasons. You've been cuffed through the seasons. I've been single. I am single still. There's been some new developments. that I'm not ready to share yet.
Okay.
But I'm still single technically, and it's hard. Something that I've learned is that maintaining long distance relationships of any kind is harder than people think.
Yeah, because it takes
Because
effort.
it really takes effort. You live in Brooklyn and it takes effort. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
let alone someone that lives in another city. So, something that I've learned in the last couple of months is that it takes a lot of effort. And I'm not saying that I'm not willing to put in that effort, but there's a lot going on in my life right now that is in front of me and is taking away from wanting to put effort into anything that's not in front of me.
I think that's fair though. It's like you also have to understand, like, paint the picture of where you want to go, but it's okay to know that you don't want to add like someone else's expectations when you're still kind of crafting your own. You
Right.
know, so it's like, as you said, you're still single, you're still doing you, but with intentions.
Right. Yeah. And I guess that, yeah, no.
Well, you said it was hard.
It's hard because there's so many things going on in my life that it's hard for me to focus on something that is not in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm dating someone in my city, it's easier because okay, we can see each other all the time, yada yada yada. But if I'm not dating someone in my city and I'm dating someone that's out of town, it's hard for me to, like, you know, when life gets hard, for me to still be in it, because since it's not in front of me, I'm preoccupied with all of these other things that I have currently going on in my life.
Yeah.
So I think that I don't know how people do it, the long distance stuff. I learned that it's difficult. It's really difficult, especially building something that's long distance to begin with. I think it's different when you've lived with someone and then, like, for some reason life throws you a curveball and then one of you has to move.
Yeah.
There's still that relationship that's established there. But when you're trying to build from the beginning long distance, it's a lot.
What are some obstacles that you've seen?
Um
Or
time,
yeah. Okay.
timing, scheduling. I think that I love being spontaneous and doing things out of the blue, but when it comes to long distance, you really have to set a schedule. You know, like, it's not no like I'm gonna call you I don't know where. No, like, I have to tell you that I'm gonna call you at this time because I don't know what you got going on.
Especially if the person is very like out of sight, out of mind. Because some people are just naturally like that, where it's like their everyday, their focus might just be like get up, do X, Y, Z. As to where when you're living together, it's more natural to have those little pockets in time rather than like 10 p.m. All right, it's gonna be 12:30 where I'm at, or whatever the time difference is.
I think also, especially if there's a time difference, like, it's so hard for you to be like out on the whim of things if there's a time difference. Like, it's not the same time that it is here. So, like, I may be eating breakfast, but they may not be awake yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I may be just getting home, but they may still be in during their workday. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
But
I'm not saying it's not for me.
Yeah.
But I'm learning that it's difficult.
Learning to work around with.
No. Don't put words in my mouth. I said I'm learning that it's difficult. I'm not learning to work around anything.
Okay.
I'm just learning that it's difficult.
It's you heard it here.
It's difficult.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, cuffing. Aside from that, cuffing season, I'm excited. Let's see. Applications are out. Some have been submitted.
Oh.
The judging panel is still
in deliberation.
It's still in deliberation. Let's see who makes it.
Tyra. He holds this picture.
You just see like the people disappearing, like
dun, 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 dun. The music plays in the background.
That has been the tea.
You decide to say, baby.
Listen, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at The Talk Podcast, and make sure you subscribe to our channel at The Talk on YouTube. Yeah, make sure that you subscribe because that's where we upload all of our video podcasts. And if you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, make sure you also follow us and subscribe to our podcast because it means the world to us. Also, Glam Award nominations. We're waiting on the Glam Award nominations.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed the Tuck is nominated this year.
Consideration.
We love the Glam Awards. We cannot wait to attend them this year with or without a nomination. And yeah, I'm so excited for the Glam Awards. I'm so excited to see some of the people that I love seeing performing all
and just
throughout
the season
the entire
of celebration.
Year. Yeah, I'm excited. So shout out to the Glam Awards and get your tickets when those become available for that. Anything else?
Nothing else. I mean,
well,
I'm locked and loaded right now. I mean, next big thing after that too is my birthday, so just loading.
Birthday incoming.
Just locked in up until then, and 2025 fucking around the corner. Like that's around the corner. Like
2025 is around the corner.
Like I don't know. I'm just tapped in right now. So I hope you're tapped in. Make sure to tap in below, subscribe, like, share. Mwah.
Right.
That's been the talk.
Bye. Okay, that has been the
That's a cut.
That was interesting.
That's a blackout, baby.